Episode 3 of Miss Marvel has finally arrived on Disney Plus today, and while I have really liked the last couple episodes, I still do like this one, but it is a step down. And for me, that goes into the revelation of the main antagonist for the series, or at least I'm assuming is going to be the main antagonist of the series. I'll talk more about that in some spoilers, but for me, it just didn't really work. At least the way they were portrayed didn't really work for me. Otherwise, I thought it was a good, fun episode. There's a lot more heart. There's some really beautiful stuff in there, and it's a good light episode. But for me, there's a big stench of the main antagonist, which I'll get into in spoilers. But otherwise, I'm still excited for this next episode. I think this show is still got a lot more good stuff coming, especially with the family and the friends. I'm just really excited for that. But we're going to have to go ahead and talk some spoilers now because, I really need to get this stuff off of my chest. So we're going to talk about some spoilers now in 3, 2, 1. Alright, so the Jinn. I think they are not well portrayed characters. They just seem so generic. Like, oh, we are the bad guys, kind of thing. I don't really know how else to describe it, and just that it was just so plain. And we've had so much depth with all of these characters this show so far that I was expecting, a lot of depth with these Jinn. Unfortunately, they're falling into the mustache twirling, villains trope. They want to go home, blah, blah, and we will do anything we can to get home. Sure. But that really only comes from the one lady. I can't remember her name, but the mom and the hot guy that she likes, right? Or is she really her mom? She's like 100 years old. I don't know how that works, but her. That you only get any of that real dialogue from her. Everybody else is kind of just there, right? They're just silhouettes of character. You could insert anybody there and call them Jinn. There you go. Didn't really care for that. The only real exciting thing about it is that this is sort of, tying in with Shang-Chi, right? You saw the 10 rings on the ground, right? Where they've got the bracelet. And I was like, okay, so this bracelet is related to the 10 rings, and that's how this all ties in. In the larger story that's being told here. So I was like, okay, they're from another world. They were told they were Jinn. I was like, are they from that world where the whole happened they went to in Shang-Chi? I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head. It's been a while since I watched that movie, but I don't think they are. If they are, that'd be cool because I know you do get exiled from that place, right? Maybe that is the case. I don't know. At least in this episode, I didn't think these characters were very good. That's all. That's pretty much it. The wedding, that was beautiful. I really liked that, and I like that Kamala kind of ruined it, trying to save her family. That's very much your hero, cliche thing, right? Spider-Man has to deal with that stuff all the time. And she's a teenager like Spider-Man. So I thought that was pretty appropriate for what she's got to do. The whole friend finding out, I can't remember her name either. I thought that was a good setup for what's to come. Maybe she resents Kamala. I don't know. Hopefully not, because they're good friends. But yeah, otherwise, good episode for sure. Not the best episode. I still think the first episode is probably the best episode, which is good. I mean, you want a strong first episode, and it worked, right? It got me hooked on the show. I will be watching the next episode for sure. Anyway, those are my thoughts on Miss Marvel episode 3, not 2, 3. Leave a like on this video if you want to see more content like this. Go ahead and comment down below what you thought about the episode, and I will see you in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe. Take care.